This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. It's the tale of two SGs today. We're looking at this one. This is, and I'll tell you all about the pickguard shortly, this is a 1993 Gibson SG Standard, and we're basically doing a bit of a comparison between that guitar and this one. This is my 2022 Epiphone Standard 60s SG, which you saw me reviewing very recently. Anyway, yeah, I'll tell you the story about this Gibson SG and everything right after we've heard how the two guitars sound side by side in a mix. Here we go. And as always, there's a full tab for that piece of music in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it and a jam track for you to have a go with for yourself. All of that's up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is in the description. £2.50 or $3 a month, and you get access to all of these additional goodies that go along with these YouTube videos. A massive heartfelt thank you to everyone who supports me in that or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down in the description. Thank you so much. Anyway, this Gibson, what's the story behind it? It's not mine, that's the first thing to say. It's been loaned to me by one of my students who's loaned me several guitars over the years. He's loaned me another P90 SG, which I can't remember if that video's gone out yet or not at the time of recording this, but if it hasn't, it shortly will. And he also loaned me a little while ago a pair of P90 equipped PRS guitars. And when he saw me buying the SG, he thought, maybe we should get a Gibson into that fella's hands so he can compare them, and that's what we've just been doing. The story of the scratch plate. This was This guitar was David's 21st birthday present, and he's loaned it to me, which I find really kind of touching that you would loan something that precious out, but he has. And the scratch plate, David has a kind of a thing about windmills. He just likes windmills, and his best mate created this kind of fretwork sort of scratch plate for him, and it's been on the guitar ever since. So there you go, that's the story behind that. Personalised guitar. So you've heard what the two guitars sound like in a mix. Let's have a look at some statistics for them. We've seen this already on the SG review, but there are the vital statistics. You can see there, 1st and 12th fret neck profiles, nut width, and a weight of 3.06 kilos. Comparing that to the Gibson, there's the same information for the Gibson. You can see that the neck profiles aren't massively different, neither are the nut widths or the weights. You know, you can, if you were gigging regularly with this guitar and you needed a spare, a backup guitar, then this would certainly fit the bill. Listening to that that demo track there, frankly, on the overdriven sounds, which is, let's be honest, where an SG is going to spend most of its time, usually, you know, I didn't think there was much to separate the two guitars. On the clean tones, though, I would say that the Gibson has it by a short head. I thought that the Gibson had more of more articulation and more openness to the sound. Let's take a look at the pickup readings that we've got for that. So you can see the bridge, middle and neck positions on the pickup selector, the DC resistance readings for both guitars. Look at the output on that Gibson bridge pickup. That is seriously hot. That surprised me because I thought, you know, the Gibson had more, you know, kind of openness and more dynamic kind of range on the clean tones, which is something that you tend to associate with kind of lower output pickups. But 13.1k is the reading that I got on the bridge pickup for this. Yeah, so on the clean tones, this guitar has it, whereas, you know, dirty tones, I don't think there's much to choose between them. That's not to say I didn't like the clean tones of the Epiphone, and I'm aware that when I did the original review of that guitar, I didn't really give it a fair crack of the whip on the clean tones, so you know, consider that done now. You know, the clean tones on the Epiphone are good. I just think the clean tones on the Gibson are better. In terms of playability, very comfortable neck on both guitars. You know, the action is pretty comparable on both of them. I don't know if David set this guitar up or if he's had somebody doing it, but whoever has attended to this guitar knows their business, basically. It's beautifully set up. And, you know, if I just kind of grab the Epiphone, let me put this down here, just so I can do a quick comparison. Again, very comfortable neck. I would say the Epiphone, it feels slightly flatter at the back of the neck and perhaps a little bit wider, although the nut width suggests otherwise. But, you know, perception is not always something that the actual measurements and numbers you know, will confirm. The perception of this neck that I'm feeling here is that it's just a little bit wider this way, possibly a little bit skinnier front to back, and certainly it feels a lot flatter round the back. But we're talking, you know, percentage points here. There's not really a lot in it in terms of, you know, kind of the grand scheme of things. As I said earlier, if you were gigging with the Gibson and that was your main guitar, this would be a great backup guitar that you could have, and you know, it wouldn't take a, you know, you break a string mid-song and you pick this up, it wouldn't be like a massive adjustment that you'd have to make, you know, to accommodate the change in guitars. So let me know what you think. You know, do you think the Epiphone held its own against the Gibson? Do you agree with me that the clean tones on the Gibson had it by a short head, or do you prefer the Epiphone? You know, these things are all subjective, and there is no right or wrong answer. I'm just telling you my opinions on the guitars. And there's going to be another comparison of this guitar coming soon, if it hasn't already gone up. You know, there's going to be one of my new acquisitions will be getting kind of judged against it, and we shall see which one stays and which one goes, because they are, well, it's the Yamaha RevStar, basically. I'm going to make a decision about which one of them is going to be a long-term resident here at Robson Towers, and I'll keep you informed on that. And that is pretty much the video for today, folks. Just a quick little comparison between two Very different price points of SG, but two remarkably similar guitars. Hope you've enjoyed the video and found it useful and informative in some small way, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not give me a like while you're at it? Don't forget, as always, the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk music and guitars. What's not to like? Fantastic way to kick off the weekend, and I would love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.